Hello everyone, and welcome back to the channel. So, I have to admit, I didn't do any pickups last month because I didn't really get any games. I've actually been really busy recently. I just got a new job at a game store, and so that's been really cool. To kind of make this hobby part of my work is really cool. Obviously, it's a sales job, but like a majority of the time, I just help customers talk about games, like clean games, all this fun stuff. So, the collection has not been growing very largely. However, I have been working on a pretty big project, so that's what we're going to be starting on today. This is what I've been working on the past month and a half. So, you see this, and you're like, well, what is this? Why does this matter? So this, of course, this is a Sony network adapter for the PlayStation 2. Now, you may be wondering why in the world would you use this? You know, I'm sure most games that supported this don't even work anymore, and you would be correct. The main use for this is actually this little port right here on the back. Now, a huge story. So, I need to make a modification to this, but the reason I have this is because of this. This is a PS2 memory card with free McBoot installed onto it, and basically what this does is allow you to soft mod your PS2, right? You plug this in, and it comes up with its own menu, basically, that lets you soft mod, load things off of USB drives, or load things off of a hard drive. And because this network adapter has a hard drive slot, you can load games onto it and use a program called Open PlayStation Loader, OPL, and play games right off of the hard drive. And so what I've been doing is I've been backing up all of my PS2 games and wanting to play them off this. Now, what I have learned, and this was important to know, and this is a SATA drive, I think. It does not support, or wait, maybe it's the other way around. Yeah, so this is SATA. SATA's really old. It needs to support a newer format called like IVE or something, EVE, something like that. And so I need to get basically a mod chip thing and take this off, remove this, and basically just replace this. And then get my hard drive, and then load all my games onto the hard drive and plug it into the PS2. So that's been my project recently with the PlayStation 2, and I've really been enjoying it. It's a little bit of a headache, but being able to play like Silent Hill 2, Haunting Grounds, whatever, for basically free, granted I have to buy all this hardware, is really fun. So that's been a project. When I do get it up and running, I've been thinking about making a video on it. However, there are already countless videos talking about this. I feel like the main trend in the retro gaming community right now has been PlayStation 2's, homebrew. So I don't think I'm going to do that, but it has been a really fun thing to mess around with, and I've been having a great time learning how to do it. All right, let's move on to games. So this one here I did not pick up, this last month. However, I didn't get it until this month, and that is going to be Star Wars Republic Commando. Now, you may be thinking, oh, I didn't really realize this got a physical release, and you would be correct. This is done through limited run games. And then, for those of you that don't know, limited run games take forever to ship out. And I mean forever to ship out. You place your order, and then they have to individually make copies of the game, basically. And that's been a hassle, because I moved last year, towards the middle of last year, and so all my orders were sent to my old address because I couldn't change them. So what we had to do was go back there and pick them up. So yeah, that's really cool. So as you guys know, I'm a pretty big Star Wars fan, and Republic Commando is a great little shooter. And so what comes in this is, this little card here proving, it is your copy, and I got number, does it say? Number 268, which is really cool. And here's the disc, and yeah, the whole game is on the disc. The entire thing. Hey, that's me. The whole game is on the disc. Really cool. And it has its own manual. It's not color, But the fact that there's a manual is super, super dope, as well as this cool little card. I've been, buying games from Limited Run for a while. They haven't really done anything recently that I've been all too excited about. But like when they did Scott Pilgrim vs. the World, the video game, I had to get that. And then I also picked up the Castlevania Anniversary Collection, but that has yet to actually get here. So, yeah. But yeah, that's Star Wars Republic Commando for the PS4. Let's move on to the other PS4 games that I got, and these ones you may scoff at. I don't know. We'll see. So, as you guys know, I have a PS5, and I've been moving away from Xbox. So, I've been picking up games that I used to have on Xbox and getting physical versions of them, because when Call of Duty World War II came out, I did not get it physically. This was one of the first games I ever pre-ordered digitally. So, I figured, why the hell not? And what's really cool, every Call of Duty game that I picked up this month, got Infinite Warfare here. I need to buy like a replacement case for this. All of these games have PS4 Pro support. So Infinite Warfare was the first Call of Duty game to have PS4 Pro support, and so basically what that means is, well, on PS5 you're basically playing the PS4 Pro version. And Infinite Warfare is the only campaign in the series I have not played. I'm not kidding you. I've played 1, 2, 3, COD 4, World at War, Modern Warfare 2, Black Ops, Modern Warfare 3, Black Ops 2, Ghosts, Advanced Warfare, Black Ops 3's campaign, and not this one. So this was the first one I didn't play. And I've heard it's really good. So this one's on the backlog this year, and it does have PS4 Pro support, like I said, which is really exciting. So does COD World War 2. When this game came out, I mean, I've done videos on it a little bit. Kind of an underrated COD, but also a pretty middle of the road one. It's a little weird. Like when you're storming the beach of Normandy at the beginning, there's PPSHs, which doesn't make any sense. But from what I remember, this campaign was pretty good, and so I've been wanting to revisit it. And then Modern Warfare. So this month, of course, Modern Warfare 2 came out. Modern Warfare 2 2022, and I really have been enjoying it. The campaign was a little disappointing, which made me want to revisit this first game here. And as you can see, it does have PS4 Pro support. So my plan is, after I beat that campaign, I really wanted to revisit this one, because while the campaign itself was good for 2022, I found it a little disappointing as a sequel to Modern Warfare. So yeah, I'm planning to replay through this and hopefully have a really good time with it, because this campaign and Black Ops Cold War's campaign, I remember being really good. And so I'm really looking forward to revisiting these Call of Duty games and then playing Infinite Warfare for the first time. So yeah, okay, we only have 2 more pickups, and they're both PlayStation 5 related, so let's get one of them out of the way. We got Elden Ring. I finally picked up Elden Ring. Too long didn't read on my history with the Souls series. The first one I ever played was Dark Souls Remastered on the Nintendo Switch, and I liked it enough that I wanted to check out other games in the series. So basically since then I've played everything, so well, not beaten them, but I've played every single game in the series pretty much. And obviously Demon's Souls was a launch title for the PS5, so I felt like I finally needed to play Elden Ring, and so far, man, it's been amazing. Just an amazing game so far. Really, really, really liking this. It's tough, it's fun in all the right ways, and so I'm really having a good time with it. I'm trying to focus all my time into this, as well as like Warzone 2.0 on Modern Warfare 2022. So yeah, this has been fun. And I will say, though, if you're like me and you really care about performance, don't get the PS5 version on PS5. Get the PS4 Pro version. Get the PS4 version, because it's going to run way better than this version. So yeah, this one's a hard recommendation. The performance just really isn't great, but because I wanted Elden Ring with PS5 on the box, I just had to go with this one. So that's what I had to go for. Okay, and then the obvious one for the month of November for a PlayStation 5 owner is God of War Ragnarok. I have to say, really disappointed with this cover. I think it's boring, kind of bland, but yeah. This one has been pretty good so far. I've not gotten very far into it because I've been playing so much Elden Ring, But yeah, this has been a fun one. I'm not crazy about God of War 2018. And I felt like, as you know, the sequel had so much opportunity to be better, and so far, been pretty impressed with it. Obviously, I'm only like 2 or 3 hours in, but I'm looking forward to going back to this in the next few days. But yeah, pretty slow month for me this time. But it's been mostly been working a lot more, so I do have more income for games and stuff. So yeah, I mean, that's gonna be pretty much it for this month. Oh, I guess Infinite Warfare needs to. I'll get a replacement case for this. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. PickUpz this month. Let me know if you got anything cool. Did you pick up God of War Ragnarok? All that fun stuff. Is there a game that came out this month that you are really looking forward to? Is there a game next month you're looking forward to, like Callisto Protocol, for example? And I guess Pokemon. Did any of you pick up that game? I know 10 million people at least did, so that one's been selling like crazy. Thank you so much for watching, guys, and please have a good one.